So you clicked on this video for one of two reasons. First, you're looking for permission to take it slow this winter, hibernate, not really set goals yet. And if that's you, that is 100% okay. Come back in March for my spring goal setting series. It is truly all about the season of life you're in. The second reason you clicked on this video, because you want to change your life. You are ready to take action. There is a fire lit under you and you want to make the most of 2025. Step one to do that is your winter arc. Winter started 2 weeks ago for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere. This is going to be your no BS winter arc guide in order to make the most of 2025, and the goals that you are currently ruminating on are going to become a reality. Number one, ditch the diet trends. We are not going to just jump on whatever bandwagon that comes up on our For You page in 2025. This is the time where you educate yourself on your own body, your nutrition, what foods make you feel good, what foods don't. Understanding nutrition in general and understand what you are putting in your body, because what works for one person might not work for you. And then as you start thinking about the foods that you're eating and the calorie deficit that you're in, your protein goal is going to be different from somebody else's protein goal. Understand what you want, try it out for yourself, and then adjust without needing to copy and paste someone else's exact routine. Because if you are wanting to do a 30-day challenge or a 75-day challenge, those things are great to kind of jump start your progress. But if on day 31 or day 76 your brain's already being like, can't wait to go back to my normal habits, that diet trend, that challenge is not going to last. It might help you in the short term. If you're wanting to reach your long-term goals, ditch the diet trends and focus on educating yourself and taking action when it comes to the foods that you consume. Number two, this goes hand in hand with your nutrition. Figure out your activity level. So those 4 levels are sedentary, low active, active, and very active. These are the 4 categories that you would put yourself into to determine your just like day-to-day activity level. Now, what I want you to do here is decide, so where are you at? Right now for me, I'm sedentary, okay? I sit at my desk for my 9 to 5, I work remote. All of my hobbies include sitting down, filming YouTube videos, I crochet, I embroider, I write. So everything is just me sitting down. So I am sedentary. Now, my goal for 2025 is to move myself to the active category. I want you to decide where you're at now and where you want to go when it comes to your activity level, just throughout your day-to-day. This means that your day-to-day activities are going to change. So for me, I have to force myself to go outside for a walk. I hope that one day, if I do it enough times, just getting up and going out for either a morning walk or an after work walk, I will be able, like, that'll just come naturally to me. That'll just be a habit that's throughout my day, and that will then change my activity level. And number 3 is self-help books. These are a tool, not the solution. You can read day in, day out, have your aha moments, have your perspective shifted from books like those, because yes, that's what they're designed to do. They're designed to give you a different outlook on life, to maybe call out different areas and help educate you on how you process things, your limiting beliefs, your upper limit, how you can analyze your current habits and then create new habits that align with this newer version of you. However, if the only thing you're doing is reading and you're not actually putting any of the things you've learned in action, your self-help books are not helping. And so what I want you to do for this is to pick one book and I want you to read through it. You can do your 10 pages a day. You can have a habit tracker of however much you want to read, maybe 10 minutes. Then I want you to take action on what you learned. Whether it is journaling out, like the next morning, journal out what you read. What were those 10 pages like? Really take what you read and apply it to your daily life. Number 4 is longer evenings. The sun goes down at like 5 p.m. right now, means you get to have a killer night routine. It is dark. You're going to want to cocoon in your bed, watch a cozy movie, do nothing, doom scroll probably. But what you can actually do with this time during the winter is have a killer night routine. So however this looks for you, what you want to do in your evenings, this can allow you to get you closer to your goals during this winter season. And then when spring happens and you can get outside, you can go do those things, you can feel the sun shining on your face again, you're going to be that much closer to your goals already because you put in the work now. Number 5, embrace failure. Your winter arc has already begun. You are going to fail. You are going to fall off. You're not going to fill out the habit tracker. You're not going to take the progress picture. You're going to forget to do something. You have to embrace it. You have to accept it. Because if you are wanting to be perfect, I struggle with this. I have always struggled with this. Perfection is going to kill your dreams before you even start. So be imperfect. Embrace failure. Because without failure, you will not succeed. In order to see what worked, what didn't, and then try again. The only way you actually fail is if you just give up. You're getting back up, if you were starting again, if you are retrying, you are succeeding. And then also, I needed someone to tell me this, so I'm gonna tell you this. You have permission to fail. You're allowed to fail. You are allowed to be so bad at something that you cringe looking back at it. Because you are not going to get good at something. You are not going to understand your nutrition. You're not going to start going for those daily walks if you don't try, if you don't start somewhere. Number 6, let your goals take up space. Talk about them, share them, post about it online. And even in your own brain, in your own spaces, allow your goals to take up space. You can set the boundaries with people in your life that are preventing you from showing up as this newer version of yourself. Talk about it with your friends. Tell somebody about your goals, your wants, your wishes, your dreams. And if that feels weird, talk to yourself. Put up a camera and make a Dear Diary video, then make another one in a year and see how far you've come. Talk to yourself in the mirror. Because if you are hiding your goals from the people around you, if you are trying to trick yourself into doing them without actually saying, hey, I want this dream body, hey, I want this financial goal to yourself, if you cannot say that out loud, or if you cannot look yourself in the mirror and say like, I want this, what are you doing? How are you going to get it if you are hiding from it? Let your goals take up space. Ask for it. Ask for what you want, and then take the action that is in your control, the things that you can actually do in your day-to-day. Do that throughout your days, your weeks, your month, and your life is going to change. You have to allow your new goals, your new wants, your new dreams to take up as much space as you will give it. Because if you are hiding it, it is not going to come to fruition. Number 7, self-love. What makes you feel loved, and how can you give it to yourself? Because if you are striving for all of these goals, but you are only doing it for somebody else, or because you want somebody else to say, wow, you look great, or oh my gosh, I can't believe yada, yada, yada. And yes, other people's pressures, other people's expectations of you can jumpstart and help and motivate you to change your perspective and get you started. But your long-term goals, your long-term success comes from within you. You already have what it takes. You already know that you want to achieve these goals. They've been on your mind for however long. So it is up to you to start achieving them. And the best way to do that is through self-love. You have to accept who you are right now. You might not like the way your clothes fit. You might not like your hair color. You might not like your job. You might not like where you live, but you have to accept it. You have to love this version of you while you're building this newer version. And then lastly is your daily habits. What you do throughout your days is going to accumulate day by day to become your life. So in December of 2025, where do you want to be? What do you want your daily life to look like, and how can you do that now? Here's the one activity that I want you to do in order to understand how your current daily habits are lining up with the goals that you want to achieve. First thing you're going to do is get a piece of paper, and I want you to write down everything you do in your day. What are your current daily habits like? You can pick a random day throughout the week. You can just write down kind of your daily life. When do you wake up? How do you feel? What do you do? What are your daily habits? Draw a line down the side of the paper. On the other side of this piece of paper, I want you to write down your dream life, your ideal daily life. How does that version of you wake up? What do they do first thing in the morning? What do they eat? Who do they see? Write down as many things that you would want to do in your day. Once you have both lists, what you're going to do is you are going to draw a line from your current daily habits list, draw a line to your dream list, your dream daily habits list, all the things that connect. You might have 2 or 3 things that connect. This is going to give you the perspective shift, because if your current reality and you can't draw a single line over to this dream daily habit list, then you are not currently living like the version of you want to become. And so what I want you to do is take that list and slowly see what you can add into your day-to-day right now that will get you to that dream list. It doesn't have to be the exact same thing, because maybe you don't have everything on that dream daily habits list yet, but you will get there. And that's because you are slowly shifting your current day-to-day, what you are doing right now, what is in your control in this moment. You are shifting that slowly, day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month, to become that dream version of you. Make the most of 2025 by starting with your winter arc. That excitement that the new year always brings, it might be already waning for for you, but that's okay. Start now. Define what you want for this year. Define what you want for this month, and then go for it. Imagine where you want to be in spring. Have that goal, have that vision in mind, and then break it down into actionable steps that you can do throughout your weeks and throughout your days in order for it to become a reality. So that is everything I have for you in this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit like. You can also subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. If you want to start some new hobbies this year to go along with your winter arc, you can check out this video here. Bye!